What's going on, Slot Car family? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, well, I think you all know I'm a little bit of an F1 fan. Okay, so maybe I have just a tiny bit of a problem, but who doesn't? Now, as you can tell from the collection I have, they're all 1/32 scale, at least in the F1 form. Between the Carrera, Scalextrics, Ninko, they're all 1/32 scale. Other than the Carrera Go cars I have the 4 Carrera Go F1 cars. Other than that, that's it. So, again, this is probably no surprise to all of you, but I got the AFX Alfa Romeo here that came out recently, and this is my first AFX car. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with the detail they fit in this little guy. Like, it's amazing. Now, these are not new by any means. Like, they're new, but there's a bunch of videos already on YouTube on this. If you head over to Travis, that Slot Car guy, which I'm sure most of you already have seen, he has all 3 liveries of this beauty and did a nice video on it. Now, I ordered this one off eBay, and at the time of shooting this video this morning, Pro Tinker Toys posted a video that they had all 3 liveries in stock. So I ordered the other 2 liveries available, which is the Monza livery, which is this one they have at the back of the package with the nice Italian flag on it, and the Kick Sauber livery or whatever. It's green, has fluorescent green on it, or lime green, whatever you want to call it. That's what they used in Spa last year, so I ordered that one as well. Unfortunately, they're all Valtteri Bottas. I like Bottas, but I wanted to get at least one with Grand New Joe on it, but they only had number 77 in stock, which is fine. I love Bottas, awesome driver. Done some pretty cool things recently. But yeah, being my first AFX car, I'm very impressed with the detail they fit in this thing. Just looking at it through the package with the carbon fiber bits it looks like legit carbon fiber. I'm very impressed with this. I was on the fence of opening this guy because it is a limited edition product, but we are going to open it, take a closer look at it, because it just looks too awesome to leave in the package. So looking at the package here, firstly, so there it is, a limited edition, 5,000 car run, AFX. You got the Alfa Romeo here. This is actually the Spa livery that Travis pointed out in his video, because as you can see there's that little bit of green, which isn't on the standard livery. So that is one of the alternate liveries of the car. There's a look at the back, and that is the Monza livery. Beautiful, probably one of my favorite liveries of 2023. I am hoping that they also make the, because they had another livery last year, which was for the Vegas Grand Prix. If they make that one as well, I think that would be pretty cool. I know it's the same car recycled over and over. Some people might not like that, but as a collector, I think that would be pretty cool. So it's time to do what I kind of didn't want to do and cut this guy open. I'm going to try to make it as clean as possible so I can put it back in the package when I'm done and at least have it on display. But yeah, the packing itself, it's very nice indeed. So after surgically removing this from the package, this is what you're left with. The car on this little protective plastic. But look at that. The red has a nice sparkle to it, a nice metallic red. I think that looks phenomenal. I mean, the carbon fiber, that's what I'm impressed with the most, I think. It looks legit, like the color they got on it, that looks amazing. Just look at that, it pops. The black looks pretty good too. I mean, the color in general, the car looks amazing. But I'm very impressed mostly with the carbon fiber bits. Like even there, that looks great. The rims, spot on with the red on them. The Pirelli logos, all the sponsors are there. That was on the car in 2023. It's It's a great looking slot car with the halo and everything. Like the car just very well done. And such a small car, so much detail. Got the Italian flag on the back with Alfa Romeo written across it. Got the light here, even the sponsor on the back there. The exhaust. I mean, this is very detailed for the size. I'm very impressed. There's a look underneath. You got the motor, the gears. There's your pickups and your pin guide. This is like a 10 out of 10, guys, in my opinion. I don't know AFX too well, but let me know for people who have this and can give a proper review compared to other AFX cars, what they think of this. But in my opinion, on looks alone, this is a 10 out of 10. Alrighty, boys and girls. So before we can actually run this car on my Carrera track, yes, it's a digital track, but I have the Omni slot box, which allows me to switch to analog to run cars like this. Now, before you can run this on your track, you have to do some modifications if you're going to run it on a Carrera track. As you can see here with the shoes, I bent these a bit. Now, I'm not going to get into too much detail on how to do this. Reason being is because the only reason I knew how to do this was thanks to Dan over at Slot Valley Racing. So I'm going to post his video, a link to his video over here. And I encourage you to check it out if you're planning on running your AFX cars on your Carrera track. Because when I put it on from the box, it was jerky. It wasn't picking up in some areas of the track. Once doing this, as you can see, I already ran it. Runs perfect, flawless. So check out that video if you want to run AFX on your analog Carrera track. And without further ado, let's do some laps. So there we go, my first experience with an HO car in a long time. When I was a wee lad, I had a HO set with a Williams with the Canon sponsors and a McLaren, I believe. If I remember correctly, I was very young and that was my first ever experience with slot cars. But since then I haven't raced any HO cars. And especially on this track, never seen one yet. This is the first time, first AFX car, and I'm very impressed with the detail, as I've mentioned time and time again in this video. Amazing amount of detail in such a little car. I'm impressed with that. And it runs, it's glued to the track. It's a small car, it's quick. We set a lap record of 4.5, but it was in reverse. So I don't know, you could have an asterisk on it. I don't know if it should count, but 4.5, that's quick. The scale auto is the lap record in the 1/32nd scale with a 4.7. Going the other way though, going clockwise, not counterclockwise. I have to say, it was actually fun driving the track in reverse. It was different. I mean, it was pretty cool driving them in reverse, but the car runs good. It's fast with the modified shoes there, thanks to SVR. Car ran flawlessly on my track. So one issue you might run into, as I did if you have lane changers. When the car's running, I'll show you on this side. Did you see there? Car's stuck. So what would happen to me once out of every 5 laps? It would catch this groove here on this side and de-slot. So what I did just as a temporary fix so I could run this car for you guys is added some tape here. So the car would come, run along the tape and not de-slot anymore. No issues at all. As you saw, the car ran great. SVR, Dan at the Slot Valley Racing, the one who did this genius modification with the shoes, which worked like a charm for me. He also modified his guide using a pen, a cap of a pen. So again, I tell you, check out his video. He did a great job on how to run these cars on your Carrera track. That would be more of a long-term solution. I just wanted to run this car quickly for you guys, so I did kind of this hack quick job and added some tape. Worked fine for me. But yeah, check out his video if you want to run these cars on your Carrera track. But back to this car. Simply gorgeous. I mean, I love it. Car is beautiful, runs great, super fast. 10 out of 10 all around, man. It's an F1 car, what's not to love? So that's gonna end this video here, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please smash that like button. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Remember, keep your guide in the slot, and I'll catch you all soon. Take care. Ciao. Whoa. Carbon fibre.